Samsung's Galaxy S series phones have for many years been easy to recommend. But lately, many Chinese brands have been trying their hand at the premium smartphone market. OnePlus jumped into the premium space with its past couple of flagship launches, along with Xiaomi and Vivo. All these brands now offer highly competitive products that match or even exceed the features and specifications offered by Samsung's Galaxy S series, and we expect this momentum to continue in 2022. This year, we've even seen a relatively new up-and-comer iQOO take a stab at this segment. Samsung's Galaxy S22 Ultra, with its S Pen and unique camera hardware, is in a league of its own. So where does that leave the Galaxy S22 and the Galaxy S22 Plus? Let's find out in this review. I received the Samsung Galaxy S22 in Phantom White and the Galaxy S22 Plus in Phantom Black. Both phones have identical design elements and only differ in size. The Galaxy S22 and the Galaxy S22 Plus both have back panels made of Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, compared to the plastic rear panel of the Galaxy S21. The displays of both the new models also have the same scratch protection. The new Galaxy S series siblings have moved past last year's rounded aesthetic for a more chiseled look with flatter sides and glass on the front and rear. Both smartphones have polished aluminum frames. The rear camera modules of both phones protrude by a few millimeters, making them wobble if you try to use them on a flat surface. Both devices are IP68 rated for dust and water resistance. The Samsung Galaxy S22 is small enough to be comfortable for one-handed use. In fact, it's as compact as Google's budget Pixel 4a, but manages to squeeze in a larger display due to its narrow bezels. The larger Galaxy S22 Plus was less easy to use because of its slippery rear panel in my experience. Both phones did a fine job at resisting fingerprints. Compared to the Galaxy S22 Plus, I found it difficult to type quickly on the Galaxy S22's display with two hands, although leisurely one-hand typing was not a problem. The Galaxy S22 has a 6.1-inch display, while the Galaxy S22 Plus has a larger 6.6-inch panel. Both are Full HD Plus Super AMOLED panels with 120Hz maximum refresh rates. Display colors were a bit oversaturated at the default vivid settings on both phones, but I could tweak things to my liking. The displays also support HDR10 and HDR10 Plus playback, and this worked as expected across apps and services, showcasing deep blacks and vibrant colors. Samsung's latest flagships run One UI 4.1 based on Android 12. Sweetening the deal is Samsung's claim to provide 4 years of Android OS upgrades. The theming engine works well. Upon changing the wallpaper, the system will prompt you to choose a color palette based on the wallpaper and will apply those colors to the icons, keyboard, and widgets. Pre-installed third-party apps are limited to Microsoft's Office, OneDrive, LinkedIn, and Outlook. There are also plenty of Samsung apps such as Samsung Pay, Galaxy Health, etc. Thankfully, I could uninstall most of the unwanted ones. The Samsung Galaxy S22 and Galaxy S22 Plus, along with the Galaxy S22 Ultra, are the first S-series smartphones with Qualcomm SoCs in India, rather than Samsung's Exynos hardware. Gaming was not a problem on either smartphone. However, I noticed that the Galaxy S22 often got warmer than the Galaxy S22 Plus while playing games such as Call of Duty Mobile at very high graphics and max frame rate settings. The touch sampling rate on both displays was spot on, and I faced no problems with responsiveness when playing competitive first-person shooters. I also noticed both smartphones getting a bit warm when using the camera app. The frame and the rear panel around the rear camera gets quite hot when shooting videos or stills, be it day or night. The Samsung Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus have identical camera setups. Both have a 50MP primary camera with PDAF and OIS, a 10MP telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom and OIS, and a 12MP ultra-wide-angle camera with a 120-degree field of view. A 10MP camera on the front takes care of selfies. Photos taken with the primary camera on each of these phones in daylight look sharp and showcase good dynamic range, but I noticed some barrel distortion towards the edges, which was a bit odd since I wouldn't expect this from a main camera on any smartphone. The colors and saturation in these images were spot on. Ultra-wide-angle photos came out well, but lacked the level of detail present in the photos taken with the primary cameras. The telephoto cameras captured some crisp photos and were useful when shooting close-ups of human subjects or objects. Selfies came out sharp with good depth and dynamic range when shot using auto mode. Portrait mode using the selfie camera showcased good edge detection and dynamic range. Photos taken in low light using the auto mode showed good detail in the textures of objects but fell short of dynamic range with little detail in the shadows. Noise was under control but noticeable in some images. Switching to the night mode helped bring out more detail, boosted dynamic range, and suppressed noise better. Telephoto shots in low light were sharp but had plenty of noise. Night mode improved the quality drastically, but these photos appeared a bit soft. Photos taken with the ultra-wide angle camera in low light looked a bit too noisy in auto mode. Night mode improved things, but these images still looked soft and lacked detail. Video shot in daylight showcased good dynamic range and stabilization, whether I recorded at 1080p or 4K. 8K video recordings had some flickering issues and looked choppy. Video shot in low light looked impressive and showcased good dynamic range, with noise kept well under control. Stabilization was also impressive. Battery life was quite good on both smartphones. The Samsung Galaxy S22's 3700 mAh battery got me through a full day, which usually included about an hour of gaming, video streaming, and some camera usage. The Galaxy S22 Plus performed as expected, lasting about a day and a half with its 4500 mAh battery. I used my own 61-watt USB PD charger to charge both phones, since neither one comes with a charger. Galaxy S22 managed a full charge in 1 hour 33 minutes, while Galaxy S22 Plus was fully charged in 1 hour and 42 minutes. Indeed, both smartphones charge quite slowly compared to the competition, most of which come with their own proprietary chargers. The Galaxy S22's 128GB variant is priced at Rs 72,999 in India, and the 256GB variant sells for Rs 76,999. The 128GB variant of the Galaxy S22 Plus is priced at Rs 84,999, and the 256GB variant is priced at Rs 88,999. Despite mounting competition in the premium Android smartphone space in India, I think the Galaxy S22 is worth your attention solely because it's one of the best compact flagships in the market. With the Galaxy S22 Plus, things aren't so clear-cut. It's harder to justify the higher price for only a slightly larger battery and display. New and recent smartphones from iQOO, Vivo, and OnePlus clearly offer a lot more, such as high-resolution displays, unique camera systems, and faster charging. The Galaxy S22 Plus will still appeal to existing Samsung users looking to upgrade from an older, plus-size Galaxy phone. And that's it for our review of the Galaxy S22 and the Galaxy S22 Plus. What do you think about Samsung's new flagships? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to Gadgets360.com.